Okay, good morning everybody. My name is Vikram Sahu and I am welcoming all to my channel BKJCODER. In today's video, we are going to discuss about how to print a right angle triangle with a star in it using Java language. So let's start the video. So in today's video, I will tell you how to create this triangle using Java code. So what I will do, I will take two for loop, one for loop for rows and the second for loop for columns. The outer for loop I will take for rows and the inner for loop I will take for columns. So inside the inner for loop I will write a condition which will demonstrate where to print star and where to print space. So as you can see, okay, let me to select a pen. As you can see, in this triangle, okay, in this triangle what I need to do is I need to print this diagonal with star, okay, and all the remaining, okay, and in this section I just need to print space here, space, okay, here space, and in these two sections stars, okay. I need to just do these two sections. So we all know that in this diagonal the I and j are equal, okay. Let me demonstrate it. Okay, I will just click the eraser and erase all these things. Okay. If you see here, okay, I am taking j for column and I for rows, okay. So if you take here, the j is 0 and I is 0, so here I equal to j. Similarly here j is 1 and I also 1. Similarly here I equal to 2 and j is also equal to 2, and here I is 3 and j also is 3, and here I is 4 and j is also 4, okay. So I got the condition to print the diagonal, okay. So to print the diagonal, okay, what I got I equal to j. This condition will print the diagonal, okay. I will just write it here. One condition I get equal to j to print the diagonal, okay. Another condition is needed to print this section, okay. So if you see here, the j is 0 but I is 2, so here j is small as compared to I, okay. If you see here, I equal to 2 but j is 1, again j is smaller than I, and if you see here, we already know that I equal to j, that is j equal to 2 and I equal to also 2, okay. If you see here, I is 1, j equal to 0, again also I is greater than j, and here you know that I equal to j. If you see here, I is 3 and j is 0. If you hear j is 0 and satisfying the same condition, that is I is greater than j. If you see here, j is 1, I equal to 3, So I is greater than j. If you see here, I is 3 and j is 2. So I is greater than j. And if you see here, I equal to j. So from here I got that if I write I is greater than equal to j, then if I write I is greater than equal to j, then I will get these positions. Okay, so I got that by writing this condition I can get star in these places. Okay, and by getting I equal to j, I will get the diagonal. Okay, so now I just need to find out how I will print space in this section. Okay, so the condition I get is by combining the two conditions I get. The first condition I get I equal to j. Okay, the second condition is I get I is greater than j. By combining both the conditions I will get I greater or equal to j. Okay, this condition I get to print the diagonal and all the remaining star. So if you see here, j is 1 but I is equal to 0. If you say here j is 2 but I equal to 0. Similarly, if you see in this in here and here, the j value is 0. Okay, but again if you see from here also, j is 2 and I is 1, means in this section j is greater than I. Here also if you see, j is 3 and I is equal to 1, means j is greater than 1. Okay, j is greater than I. So I got that in these points the j is greater than I. So I need to print space when j is greater than I. Okay, so let's go to Visual Studio Code. Sorry, let's go to Eclipse and write the code. I got the condition that when I is equal to j, that time it will print star in the diagonal, and when I is greater than j, it will print all these stars, and when I is less than j or j is greater than I, it will print spaces. Okay. Okay, so I have here I have used a scanner class to take input from the client. So first I will take rows, and the second I will take columns. Okay, in the beginning I have already told you that I will take 2 rows, 2 for loops, and the outer for loop is for rows, and second one for column. Okay, I will just create 2 for loop. The first for loop and again the second for loop. Okay, I told you that the outer for loop is for rows. So instead of args.length, I will just write rows. Okay, I told you that second for loop is for column, so I will write column, COLUMN. Okay, now I know that when I equal to j, I need to print star. If I equal to j, Okay, when I equal to j, I need to print star. I need to print star. It will print star in diagonal. Okay, but in the below section I also need to print star. So what I will do, I will write here I is greater than or equal to j, the condition we get. Okay, so now what I will do, I will just print star here. Okay, but all these things I need to do in a line. So instead of ln, I need to print in a line. I will just convert it into print, and inside it I will just write star. Okay, if I is greater than j, in all of the other condition I will be smaller as compared to j. Okay, that means j will be greater than I, and we know that, or from the discussion we got that when the j is greater than I, we need to print space. So here I will just print space, just space. Okay, okay. So after completing one row, okay, if you come to the picture, okay, after printing star, it will print the spaces. Okay, means it will move to each column. Okay, and after moving to each column, it will come to next row. Okay, so to go to the next row, after inner for loop, I will just write a print ln statement. Okay, it will just move the arrow to the next line. It will move the arrow ARROW to next line. Okay, now I will run it and see whether it is working or not. Okay, let's run it and see. Okay, I will enter the number of rows is 5 and number of columns is also 5. See, we are getting a right angle triangle. Okay, see, if I just write I equal to j, it will only print the column, the diagonal. See, okay, I will enter row 5 and again column is 5. See, it will just printing the column. See, if I write here I is greater than j, it will just print the arrows below the diagonal. See, save it and run it. 5 and again 5. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. But I have entered 5 rows and 5 columns. It is showing only 4 rows. Means it is not printing the diagonal. It is only printing the rows below the diagonal. Okay. Okay. If I print underscore or hyphen here, then it will print hyphen instead of spaces. See, enter the number of row is 5, enter the number of column is 5. Okay, see, now you can see the method we have followed. Okay, by okay, okay, yeah, it is not for printing star here because we have only used I is greater than j. So instead of I is greater than j, I will just write equal and then I will run it. Okay, number row is 5 and number column is 5. See, I hope you understand this concept. If you like this concept and understand this concept, please like and share the video and subscribe to our channel and click on the notification below to get our video updates. Thank you. Thanks a lot.